contemplating this. Through the devotion of the gods and pious action we do, sugar over the devil himself.
Oh, it is too true. What a lash that speech doth rid my conscience. Her she beauty with caster guards, not more only than the thing that helps it is my indeed to my most ancient word. O heavy burden.
I hear him coming. We must withdraw, my lord. Ophelia, go hide in the fucking company.
Hi, Bunny. Oh. Look at you, twitchy nose. Been abandoned on the side of a cliff in the Cumber Mountains. My mother and my youngest brother are above me. My other brother is below me. Down the bottom is my mother's boyfriend. I am alone. I'm very frightened. And I've been told it's easy to get down, but it's look at it. I mean, you can't even see anything. It's really foggy. I'm very terrified. But I am wearing a very stylish dress, and my hair is nice, and I have red lipstick on, but I think it's worn off in sheer terror, and I left it up in the car. So, those are some things that are happening. I'm very, very, very scared right now. I'm not good at climbing, and I have no arm strength. My legs are pretty strong, but I have no arm strength. I have no grip. I'm wearing a dress. I'm very, very, very incredibly frightened. It's getting worse. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And my youngest brother and my mother are both mountain goats. It's really big. Like, it's no big deal. And I'm like, no, if I do that, I'm definitely not. So there they are. Can you see them through the fog? Barely. They're coming back to me. Yeah, okay. We'll see you back to the car if you survive. Made it down without dying. So that's good. Now we're just trying to find our way back to the car in the fog. Can you see them? Up there, those mysterious figures in the mist. Yeah, that's the goat people. And those are some sheep. Hey sheep! No, not interested. So, yeah, that was terrifying, but got through it in one piece, so that's fine. I'm so tired. Hi, sheepies. Hello. Say hello. Very lovely. Grapes. Right, there you go. Survival.
Just barely.
Hooray.
well done, everybody. So whatever the block, there's one, that's the second one, is it? So go back towards the first one.
So theoretically, you should just stop anywhere. So if we're going uphill now, we should go backwards.
See, now
This is flat.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
you
should
went-
go back to the
Yeah.
bit where we
Yeah.
just said it's going uphill, right? Are we back far enough?
I
A
think
bit
we're
more.
still on the flat.
Just go a bit more.
It does look like we're going up.
Just go a little bit more.
Now, does that look like we're going uphill?
Yes, we're
Okay,
definitely
so-
going uphill now.
So,
Like very slightly, but yeah.
alright, so in neutral. So instead of rolling backwards,
We should go forward, yeah. And nothing has happened.
No, nothing's happened at all.
So what attempt number is this? Because we've been trying.
About, like,
We've tried a lot.
7 or
Okay, here we go.
12 maybe.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Because I think we are on.
We're on flat. Like.
Okay. But it did work. You have to say it worked. It mightn't have been very dramatic. It was much more dramatic the last day I was
It
here
was,
with the two
yeah.
boys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I can't remember exactly where we were. It was somewhere between those two, I think. Or maybe it was after the second one. But it was definitely way more dramatic than that. And I was going, look guys, look, neutral, even in first, and it's still rolling backwards like in first gear.
Are you
So-
sure you didn't dream it?
There's 3 of us there.
It could have been a mass hallucination.
Probably was.
What age would Luke have been today?
87 years old today.
87. Today is our grandfather, well not your grandfather, your father, our grandfather's 87th birthday. And we are going in to Wexford Credit Union for a do for him, really, because he was the one that founded Wexford Credit Union.
Well, there were
Well, there
few
was-
of
yeah,
them.
there were a few
he
of
was a founder, an original founder member.
And he used to run it out of his living room
Yes.
when you were little.
The house I was a baby in,
Yeah.
and then I lived in until I was 2.5. He was incredibly committed to it. Really believed in it as a community facility and as a way for people to access credit, the people who were never going to get bank loans, you know. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful institution, absolutely fantastic. And so, tonight, do you want to say what
we
it's about?
are very proud that the credit union building on Ann Street in Wexford, where the credit union has been functioning out of since when?
Oh, I'm not really sure when. I know, right, it was in front of
And we
the
have
house.
limited batteries.
Then it went to the bull ring where I used to work Saturdays, and it then
A
went
long
from there,
time
so I
anyway.
can't
Like
really
20
remember.
years or something?
At least
20 years. Tonight, that building on Ann Street is going to be renamed Luke wadding-hayes after our lovely Luke.
Yeah.
So that's a very nice birthday present for him, I think.
Yeah, birthday to you. And we love you. We love you very much. We do. Happy birthday.
We were going to Killarney for a grub on the first night or second, I can't remember which. And up we drove to Killarney anyway, and we went to this restaurant and had a lovely meal, chatted. Dads, of course, were the greatest men to talk to, waitresses of all time. So we had a right meal, and we came out into the bar outside. It was at a piano, there was a grand piano, somebody tinkling away on it. Of course, that was food and drink, like some Michael Kelly and wadding. So we sat down first and had an afternoon drink, and there was a big book on the piano. And of course, the curiosity got the better of the two lads anyway, and they went up to have a look at this book, and in it was full of songs from the shows, from their era and everything. So they asked, would you play a song? Of course, we wanted to play it. And I said, can we sing? I said, do what you like. So two boys started singing anyway. So by the time we were finished, we sat in a quiet corner, tipping away the drinks. The two lads had a crowd around them, they were singing. They sang the night out. And of course finishing then, coming down like two sheepish young fellas, having had a whole place on their backs on. Fantastic. But it's just kind of that spontaneity was always there. He always had a ready smile, and I'll never forget him for that. Just fantastic man altogether.
When I told him I was getting married, he says to me, what's the hurry on you? God above, he said, take your time, you're only a young one. But anyway, he wanted me up at the credit union, you know, and he said, we're only after starting the credit union now, can't you come up and give us a hand? And I said, I'm not on a Saturday night, they used to have it. Not on a Saturday night, I go dancing, so I wouldn't join then before I was married. And then, as soon as I was married, every time he'd see me in the post office, are you done having babies yet? So after the sixth one, I said to him one day, I've had it, I'm not going to. So he said, Saturday nights now, let him mind him, and you come down and you won't have any more. So I started to come down on Saturday nights, and I got involved, and it's just like himself, it's just like a disease, it kind of creeps up on you. And then he had me going to chapter meetings, and Dick was saying this Saturday night is after stretching a bit. And we go to, he was hopeless for directions, he always went wrong. Even up to Gory, we'd be in the car and Michael would be sitting beside him and Nick Hayes and myself would be in the back seat. And Michael would say to him, where are you going, Luke? We're going to see you, crew. He always got lost. And another time we went to an AGM in Galway, and the next thing we ended up in a farmyard. He said he knew where we was going, and we drove into a farmyard. And Mike said, wasn't very good. I don't know, I must have took a wrong turn someplace. We were always late no matter where we went. But, and then, when we'd have a credit committee meeting here, when you turned the corner, Luke's car was up on the path, almost in the door.
Yeah.
And then I'd come in and I'd say, how are you tonight, Luke? And if he looked up grinning at me, he'd have had plenty of glasses of wine before he came down. One of these days you're going to get caught on the key, you know. But he was very knowledgeable, and my training was Luke trained me. He used to bring me every place and he'd be telling me what to do and what not to do. And our credit control that time, I laugh when I see Holly in there, our credit control is, he'd say, I'll collect you at 6 o'clock, we're going up to Studge House. And the two of us go off in the car because one couldn't go on their own. And he'd say, just come in with me now, and he'd knock at the door. Yeah. Person would be in arrears. That was our credit control. But he had such a great way with them, with people, that they were, oh, Mr. Wadding, he was like a god to them, you know. And they'd promise the word and all, and he'd say, we'll be back again next month, I know.
He said, don't be deceived by the decrepit look of some of these houses. In the back are the best positions. Because I've given loans for them all. Dick, would either of the girls or anyone like to say a couple of words before we go?
Sure, we both.
Okay, well, absolutely, with humour.
I suppose, see, for you guys, you know that in the context of the credit union and as a colleague and a mentor, but for us, he was our father and their grandfather, and the most wonderful father
wished for. I mean, I couldn't think of anything that I could say that was negative or any reason that I would want to change him for. He was, and I think the same is true for Emer, he was my rock, my absolute rock. And I miss him desperately. There's just a massive hole, I think, in all our lives. And I suppose, yes, he reached a good age, but it was so unexpected that you kind of felt he was so active right into his mid-80s. He was so full of life. He was so much woven into the fabric of all our lives that you kind of imagined he was going to be there forever. But I'm immensely proud of what he did with Credit Union. I was basically born into the house where the Credit Union started out, the front room of the house in 2 Dempsey's Terrace, which was the house that we lived in till I was 2.5 years old. And that was the Credit Union for the first couple of years. And then I remember as a child being up on tables down in the Mechanics Institute. And from the age of about 16, Susan and Nancy, if you remember, working with me, I did Saturday girl in the Credit Union and did my college holidays, and it was fantastic, like, just to be involved with it and to actually see what it was that he had been part of starting. So for me, I come into this building here as a customer like everyone else, or a member, and I look around and think, this actually all started with a vision. So for me, it's an inspiration that in my life, and I hope for in all the extended family, that it's to look at what he did and to have the belief that if you have a big enough dream and if you put energy into it, you can do anything. And if possible, use that vision for the betterment of the community in the future. So thank you so much for what you're doing tonight. It means so much. I can't begin to tell you how much it means to me.
Just to thank everyone here, and I know you all so well, but emotional, but it's a real, real honour to have this tonight for Dad, and I didn't want to do this, and he was very funny, and I miss the balls, as I'm sure all of you do, and I remember hearing the tales of him hanging his hat on the radiator and walking out without it, you know, he forgot me hat again, kept it on the radiator and things like that, you know, but he meant so much to my father. You were part of his life, and you know, as they say, I know it was a dream years and years ago, but you kept him going, all of you, each and every one of you, and I just want to say thank you. Being part of my life and part of his, and thanks for this, each and every one of you.
Yes, go on.
It definitely got any spelling wrong. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Ready?
Ta-da!
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Will you get one with mine, will you?
Yeah, we go. Oh.
Ta-da! Hey guys, welcome to Manchester. Today is Sunday the 18th. I've been here since Tuesday, and tomorrow on Monday all our induction starts and courses kind of get underway, so that's exciting. This is my digs and it is a lot nicer than I was expecting. Frankly, I had pretty low expectations, but you know, it's a reasonably sized room, it's not completely horrible. I'm living with really nice people, and I'm quite enjoying the view actually. Look outside. Isn't it pretty? It's a beautiful day. Oh my god. I'm such a mess. My head hurts. You might be sensing that I've not got a lot of energy, and it's because I'm very hungover, because there may have been a bit of a party last night, and you know, just getting to know people in the building and making friends, and that was nice. And the long and the short of it is I stayed up until like 3:30 watching the Babadook with people. I don't know if you've seen the Babadook. You should see the Babadook. It's this horror movie from New Zealand, and it's truly, truly terrifying. And I've seen it 3 times now, and every time has been in the middle of the night. And it's frightening. So yeah, that wasn't a good idea. In terms of a kind of upload schedule, I don't really know what my time's going to be like or what I'll be doing, but I am going to try and upload a lot more regularly this year than I did last year. And seeing as I am doing a lot of film production modules on this course, hopefully the production qualities of this will get a lot better. But yes, I'm in Manchester, everything's good, and there'll be more and hopefully less hungover soon. Yes? Words? Are they? Yeah. Uni, innit?